Do you like music?
Yeah, of course I like music. Music is part of my life every day, and I wake up to it, go to sleep to it.
Yeah, I really like music. I listen to it every day. Every time I'm doing homework, I'm like, yeah, let's listen to some music, because homework sucks. Someone's got to pass the time.
Music is great.
Yes, I love music.
I do. I love music.
What about music do you like?
I guess kind of the way it can move you, you know. To quote one of the greatest TV shows of all time, Regular Show, you can't touch music, but music can touch you.
You can't touch music, but music can touch you.
You know, early on, you listen to music that has good melodies and good beats and things like that, and so you don't pay so much attention to the lyrics. But as I've gotten older, I've gained a lot of appreciation for strong lyrics. And sometimes the music may not have the most epic beat or such a killer tune, but the lyrics are super strong, and I really like that. So that's changed. But the thing too with music is that as time goes on, music grows exponentially. So there's no longer just your 8 or 10 genres of music. Now there's a million. And so that's why I say if it's good, I listen to it.
It's in the moment. Yeah, it's indescribable. It's in that moment, and you just feel it. I don't know, it's just like, you feel like you're on top of the world for a little bit.
What would you say your favorite genre of music is?
Alternative.
I'm really into kind of the 70s folk rock.
I don't have a specific genre that I love.
Well, right now it's my lacrosse season, so we like to listen to a lot of pop and rock to kind of get us pumped up.
I don't know, anything really, just every genre.
What are some of your favorite artists or albums?
I mostly listen to Mumford & Sons and Radical Face. I like them because I feel like they have a lot of the songs that are similar to each other, but a lot of them are really different too. And I can open up an album and like listen to it for whatever mood I'm in, because they all kind of have like a good, like even kind of feel to them.
I really love Lana Del Rey.
Here in Your Arms by Hello Goodbye.
Really?
Because I listened to that a lot when I was younger, because that's what my sister was into.
Billy Joel, I've always been a fan of him. I like Fleetwood Mac.
Bands that I really enjoy currently are Owl City, an old band that isn't a band anymore called Sherwood, and I really like Festive People.
Where did you get your taste for music?
Definitely from my dad, because he likes everything like I do. Whatever he likes, I like. Even like Metallica, heavy metal, I like. He got me into the weird 80s, like Thompson Twins and Depeche Mode.
My whole family appreciates music. I remember as a little kid, we would go to Dairy Queen and we'd drive around with the windows down listening to Collective Soul. We'd have like these moments where we just crank up the music. My dad always had a nice stereo, and so we'd crank up the music, and you know, my mom would start dancing, and we'd crumple up foil and like put it on the end of a pencil, so it was like our microphone, and we'd just pretend like we were singing and stuff. And so it's just always kind of been there.
My dad listens to Kenny Loggins, and I just grew up listening to it. And so like on long trips to Lake Powell at night, I'd be the one who would be listening to it with my dad, because I would never be able to fall asleep in the car. So I just developed this love for that kind of music.
Yeah. Is there a part in one of your favorite songs right now where it's like, best part right here, or like a song you can think of where you always
There's this one part by Tears for Fears. They have this song called Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and they have this one part, and it goes, there's a room where the lights won't find you, holding hands while the walls start tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. And the guitar just kicks in, and every time right there, I just turn it up.
It's not necessarily like a party song, but it's one of those songs where I'm like, stop, this part's beautiful, and it's in video games. It's kind of hard to explain. She's talking about how she feels about, it's gonna sound cliche, but like someone she loves, and so, I don't know, just her emotion about it is pretty powerful.
Danny's song by Kenny Loggins and Jim Messina, when it says, even though we ain't got money, I'm still in love with you, honey. I don't know, I think it's kind of like love can conquer a lot of things, you know, and human connections sometimes a lot more than is more than monetary connection.
What is your favorite part of music?
Just like the way it feels. I love how like I can play a song driving my car and like get all pumped up, or I can listen to a different song and it like relaxes me, or another song that like, you know, like you said, get your anger out. Just I love how there's so many different sides and no song is the same.
Yeah, sometimes you hear a song and you're like, I completely relate to that, and then you don't feel like alone in a certain situation, or you hear a song and you just get psyched and you're like, yes, and you feel better.
Is there a song that you hear that takes you back to a memory, a certain place? And what is it about it? What memory is it?
You know, a difficult time in my life was moving from Oregon to Utah, and right before I moved, I got the Sum 41 Fat Lip album. No, All Killer, No Filler.
All Killer, No Filler, yeah.
And I listened to that every day. And so that was kind of the, you know, well, it just made me think of other things. Like I wasn't so concerned with where I was, because when you listen to the music or when you start singing along with it, which I do, then your mind is focused on that. And so I wasn't focused on the situation at hand.
So about a year ago, I got cut from my dance team, and there's this one song by Emily Sandé, or however it's pronounced, and it was called Rivers, and I listened to it like on repeat because I was like so sad and like angry, and I would just like listen to this song, and I don't know, it just made me feel like so good, and it just has this like message. It was like, well, you know, like you have to, like things happen, but it's okay, and like that song like got me through that. And so whenever I think about like a song that just like has a lot of meaning to me, like that's definitely the one.
What would the world be like without music? I don't know, it'd be as fun. I don't know if there's a person on the planet that can honestly say that they don't like music, because it's part of who we are. It's part of our culture. It's part of our history. So you know, it just makes us. So.